Hey guys, just wanted to add another video. It's been a little while since I've done one. Wanted to show you guys some of the stuff I got here for a new AR-15 build. This here, the M&P, this is my old lower and everything, and this is the upper for my M&P that you've seen in the other videos. I've done a couple things to it since. I put a Magpul grip on it. I re-Duracoated and put the I don't think I did a video of this anyways. Maybe I did. But anyways, this is the Yankee Hill Annihilator muzzle brake on there. I switched the Phantom out, is what the other one was called, almost forgot. But yeah, just swapped those out. I added the Nikon P223, not sure if I showed that or not either. And then I just added these rail protectors on here. These are nice. These are just on Amazon. These are actually pretty good quality, and they snap on real securely. They were, I think they're only about $6 for a set of four 12-inch strips of them, and they cut real easy, and you can do whatever you need with them. So I would definitely recommend those. I've seen other companies sell the quad rail protector things for a lot more money, and I can't see how they'd be too much better than these. I mean, it's smooth. I mean, you're not going to cut your knuckles on the edge of this or anything, so it's good to go. And anyways, here is the upper. It is the, flip this over, the Voltor Mer 1. And it has a Spikes Tactical bolt carrier group. It has a WND or WMD. Can't remember if it's an M or an N all of a sudden, but one of those barrels. Got it off Brownells, and it's the excuse me if I'm not saying this word right. Nitrate or nitrite or something like that. But not too familiar with that particular word, but I did some research, and those are supposed to be some of the more high-end barrels that you can get that are rated for really good accuracy from what I've read, and they should last a little bit longer. So, and it's got a really nice coating on the outside of it. You can see through there. It's a lot nicer than your typical anodized finish or whatever is on most ARs on the uppers, lower receivers, and parts like that. And then, of course, got more of these from Custom Gun Rails. Got the Yippee-Ki-Yay, another flag. On the other side, got some just hot chick with a gun or whatever. But this here was a barrel shroud from Kinetti Tech, and it only extends the length of the barrel. The end of the barrel is about right in here, and it only adds about that much length to it. So maybe a half an inch, give or take a little bit. So not too much. So it keeps you right around that 16-inch mark with your barrel, about 16 and a half roughly, as opposed to, I think these run, I haven't measured that myself, but it seems like in most people's videos the flash suppressors and most of these things are, for the most part, about 1 3/4 inches pretty commonly. So, and this is about the size of most regular old bird cages, whatever, about the same size. So yeah, it's probably 1 3/4 inch. So I mean, you're almost making that an 18-inch barrel. So it's kind of noticeable, I suppose. It definitely just feels a little shorter. The quad rail here, I do not remember. Every now and then, Amazon products, you know, you find that stuff mixed in that's sort of like a semi-generic brand or whatever. So I don't remember exactly what this was called, but it had a bunch of good reviews. Everybody really liked it. You know, they said it was just fine. You know, nobody had any problems with it. So decided to give it a go. It's the Free Float, and I just have everything on here just so that I could see how it looks. I kind of slap things together, just hand tighten stuff. I don't have any of this like too secure or anything. I don't have the barrel torqued down or anything like that. So I just I'll have to take this stuff apart here before gunsmithing school here in a couple of weeks, when I get to officially build this rifle and go shoot it. But this was just for just to see how things looked, and just kind of wanted to put it together. I was excited. So anyways, the kind of the no-name quad rail here, it's a rifle length 12-inch. It seems nice, definitely. I have no issues with it. You know, everything seems quality with it. I would probably tend to agree with the other people who have reviewed it. And then I put on here another Nikon P223 scope, but this is the 3-9 by 40. It's a little bit a little more powerful, I guess, magnification. It's the next model up in the P223 scopes from the just the regular fixed 3x zoom on that one, and I believe that one is a 32mm window on that one, and that's a 40, so you get a little bit bigger view to look out of. And then on the bottom, slap that on, and then here's that other one I was telling you about. She's pretty good looking, right? And then so yeah, that's basically about all there is to show you here as far as the upper on this. And then let me show you the parts. I got a Timney trigger. I opened this up already, so it's the skeletonized 3.5-pound trigger, or 3 pounds, I'm sorry. And then here is the 80% lower I got from KE Arms, and it is it's got the AR-15 Gun Owners of America logo on there. That's it's like a real cool Facebook community page, and they've got an online store now and everything, so you can buy products and whatever, and they got a bunch of cool stuff, and they've really got about the best gun page I've ever seen online as far as like a forum style thing goes. It's the most informational, helpful, just everything about it. I mean, it's a good place. So I decided to buy a little something else, you know, to support them, and I think the Punisher logo and everything on here is real cool looking. So I mean, I would have bought it anyways. And KE Arms was a good company. I had read those Arizona firefighters that died here not too far back, and their families, KE Arms did a lot to help them out, and donated a lot, and I thought that was real cool. My family's kind kind of a firefighter family, dad and brothers. So, anyways, moving on from that, but I just wanted to tell you a little bit about why I got from KE Arms and let you know they're a good company. And I also I got the Voltor upper from them also, but that's obviously not their brand. It's just something they sold, I guess. And then I already kind of stuck a few things together here, but here's the buffer tube. I got the ACS. I have the ACS-L on here, which it's a little bit, you can see the cheek pads on the ACS, the plain one here, are a little bit thicker. It's got these battery tubes in here, which I don't really particularly need, but I generally just kind of like the overall bulkiness of this. I just kind of dig on that, it's real comfortable. I like it. And then I put on the enhanced butt pad on the back too. I think these make it a lot more comfortable. I mean, 223's not got that much recoil at all, but why would you not want your gun to be as comfortable as it could be, right? I want it to feel like a pillow on my shoulder, to be honest. So, try to make it as close as possible. Anyways, these are pretty good products, and they're not too expensive. And then here's the box for the scope. And then I got the Magpul trigger guard, and I think this is from Molon Labe Engraving LLC or something like that. They're a company, and they do the engraving on these parts, on different Magpul parts and whatever. So, and then which one is this? This is the Colt lower parts kit. So, aside from just a few of the little parts I won't need because of the Timney trigger, I'll have a couple backups, but I'll use most of these for the pin sets and just, all the small stuff, the bolt release and all that stuff. So, what do you have next here? I opened this up too. This was a DPMS upper parts kit, which really was just, I got a DPMS just because it's more like extra parts, but I needed to get the gas tube here, so I've got that, and then most of the rest of the parts in here are just going to be backup parts. And then you can kind of see in here, I forgot to put it in, but I got the Yankee Hill low profile gas block. Kind of see it hiding right in there. I just stuck it in that bag. So, and I kind of changed my mind. This here was from Mag Tactical Systems. It was their muzzle brake, and I think this thing's pretty badass looking, personally. It's pretty cool. I've never shot with it or anything. But I kind of, I don't know, I decided I actually just wanted to have a rifle without a brake on it. And just because I was going to put a longer scope on this and free float it, and I'm going to see how far out it'll go, with that barrel that's supposed to be a little more accurate and everything. And I'll try not to take any velocity or anything off the rounds with this, and I'll try to get as much distance out of them as I can without directing the gases in any direction that would slow the bullet down. So, I sort of wish I almost wouldn't have spent the money on this. It's like 80 bucks. I suppose I could sell it or something. I've had it for over a month, so I don't think I can return it. But it is brand new, so here's the buffer. This was just some generic spring and tube set I found on, I think it was Brownells. It might have been the Brownells brand or something, actually. And here's just a couple extra delta ring and barrel nut parts I bought just in case for that upper right there. And the Hogue grip. These are actually pretty cheap, but I like them a lot. I prefer the ones here that kind of have the beaver tail style grip or whatever on it, where it kind of thickens it up a little bit. And then the end plate sling attachment here. This is just a this is like a $5 generic something or whatever I ordered off Amazon. You know, I put one of these on my other rifle, and it's right here, and it's perfectly fine. I mean, this thing's a solid piece of steel. That thing ain't gonna break or anything. That's strong as shit. I mean, there's just certain parts you don't really need to spend a lot of money on, you know, and this is, in my opinion, one of them. I mean, there's no way I was going to buy like a $25, $30 Magpul one of these if I could spend $5 on something that's, for my purpose, is just as functional, and I guarantee you that you couldn't smash this apart any easier than the $30 one. And got another bad lever. I really like these a lot. These are, at least in my opinion, these are absolutely crucial. I mean, I think that this should be part of a standard design. There actually was the one part, and I'll kind of show you what it was real quick. You should go check out the Armory channel and Pete's channel on YouTube. And it's like he got a product on his, and it's like the new version of the bad lever. It's more innovative. What they do is they, on your lower, there's like a little part in here that you just have to take a Dremel to, and you just, or whatever you have, and you just cut just like a little piece extra on the metal so that the part will fit in your lower. If you can't see in there what I'm talking about with the upper on, but then it connects like right through. It's like this same thing, but it's up here, but it's a little different shaped, but it does like the same thing basically, and you push it and it does the same thing, but it keeps this out of your trigger guard, and it's all one big solid piece, and you don't have it screwed onto your other bolt catch release little lever dealio on the other side. So it's definitely a step up. It was made blue Rhino Tactical or some shit like that. I can't remember the exact name of the company that makes it, but it was called the PDQ though. I remember the PDQ. So just go to the Armory channel though, and it's one of the newer videos made in the last couple of weeks. It should be, I think, in like the last 3 or 4 that he's made. Maybe like the second, like the one he made just before his last one. So it shouldn't be too hard to find, and you can go see what I'm talking about. It really is a great product, and I'm going to look into it for future builds. I just didn't know about it at the time that I ordered this stuff. And I'm not disappointed by the bad lever at all. You know, I really like it a lot, and it's something I've gotten really used to, and I don't think you should go without it, personally. That's just my opinion. But anyways, just wanted to show you guys new stuff here and the build I've got planned. So the new build will basically, I mean, it'll look pretty much like this does here, you know, with my old lower just attached to it, and the stock is pretty much the same, so it won't look too much different. I mean, look like that pretty much. Close enough. So anyways, just wanted to show you guys that. Thanks for watching. Hope you all had a great Christmas, and enjoy the rest of your holidays, and have a happy New Year. Thanks for watching. Bye.